Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the weekend. It is Saturday, the 15th of August, and I've got a little bit of an update for you on the Terra Dual Orb system. Released it last week, and we had a profitable week, which was really nice. Let's go over. Here we go. This was Friday. Friday was a no trade, so just. In fact, actually, before I kind of get stuck in, I'll mention that this system is an orb system, an open range breakout system. It is two of them side by side. It's not just one strategy where everything's rolled into one. It's two totally independent strategies, totally different orbs. One side of it is NQ, and the other side of it is ES. We're looking at ES because that's actually all we're trading right now. We're intentionally not trading NQ right now. That'll make sense when I show you some charts in a moment. This is Friday's trade here, and in the dashboard you can see NQ did kind of struggle this week. It started to pick up on Thursday, Friday, but like I said, we're not trading NQ right now. It's too volatile, it's too unpredictable. I don't know any systems that are kind of surviving NQ right now other than discretionary traders, which is a whole other style of trading. That's not what we're doing here. We're doing more repeatable mechanical stuff. So with that, ES is the only side of it that's really working right now, and it's been working wonderfully all year. That's the results that we're looking at now. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were profitable days. Monday and Tuesday were full TP. Wednesday was a partial take profit with a break even halfway, which is why the amount is about half or a little under half. And Thursday, unfortunately, was a bit of a loss. And Friday, you can see here is the trade. The entry was here, but the pullback didn't come back to reach it. We didn't come back and retest the orb level, which is a bit disappointing because that would have been a beautiful trade. So Friday was a missed trade. But we still ended up $1,100 for the week, and this is sized for a 50k account. So overall, doing good. And what I can show you now, here we go. I've done a slight update. I'll probably keep this updated because I track the results in this all the time. I'll probably keep this updated throughout these videos as I do it, so you can pause and have a look, and you also can get a version of this from if you sign up to this indicator and you want to get and trade this indicator, you can find it in the links in the description. You get this PDF with it, so you can kind of go through it and have a look at all the individual numbers, because it's got all the data from all the days all year. But you see here's the grand totals. We're not looking at the combined and not looking at NQ. We're looking at just these guys here, just ES only in the middle. And you can see it's got really great profit factor, fantastic win rate. The drawdown is manageable. I know it's only sized for a 50k, but if you can get a couple of fundeds up into a bit of a buffer, you're flying. You've got no issues. And that's kind of the goal, really, with this sort of system. And these systems are automatable. So with a website called CrossTrade, you can have it trade for you. That's one of the beautiful things about this system. I don't click the button. It does it for me. And on this equity chart, what you're looking at here, you can see ES is orange. Look at the orange one. That's the results from the ES orb only all year. Combined is the light green one above it. And you can see NQ, the blue one at the bottom. It's been a bit of a mixed bag. It would be a kind of sideways and down. Then it would have a good spell. Then it would have a bad spell. And the drawdown for NQ has just been a bit too much. So we're not trading it until it kind of returns to some sort of normality when it comes to its price action. But the orange line up and to the right, that's what you want to see on this type of system. And this is all year. It's right from the start of the year. And here is the drawdown. You can see we've got 0 at the top here. So the lower the line goes, the more drawdown the account would be in. You can see NQ just really falls into some really heavy drawdown. That's why we're not trading it. And ES is staying nice and consistent all the way at the top for months now. That's why we're sticking with ES only. And here is like a payout route. It's a hypothetical, but it's using the results below. So you could just set up an account, let it do its thing until it gets a payout, and use the payouts to fund your next set of evals. Or every time you pass, buy a new eval. Every time you fail, buy a new eval. You know, you can do that, and this is running with the Apex version of prop firms. There's nothing wrong with any others. I'm just using Apex because they're cheap and affordable, and I can just set and forget and not really have to worry about it. And this is a sort of results you could expect to get once you kind of build up and get into those higher amounts of stacked accounts, which you can do through a copy trader, which is the game plan here. And from here, you can see here's all the results going back the whole year. So anyway, that's that there. And not a bad week to start the week with the new system being released. Like I said, this system is automatable. So you can see here, I've got the Pro version, and I've got my alerts set up over here. So these send to a website called Crosstrade. There is a video. When you sign up to this, you get a video on exactly how to sign up to Crosstrade. They are the third-party platform that receive these signals and place the trade on the account for you. It's very simple, very easy. And they also have a built-in copy trader on the higher up plan, which is what you want to do, because it's a really, really good plan. Very, very happy with them. Very consistent, very reliable. And the system trades for you. It's fully automated. And yeah, there's details about that in the like mini video course that you get with it on setting all this up. There is also, if you're not interested in the automation stuff and you are perfectly happy following the indicator, you can get the indicator without any automation. It's a little bit cheaper, again linked in the description, and you can have this system completely do it all for you. It calculates your contracts that you need. You can set it up so that you put in the amount of risk that you want, the exact account that, if you're doing the automation stuff, the account that you're trading to. You can set your break-even points, how many max contracts, if you have scaling rules, that sort of stuff. It's very, very simple, very powerful system. And yeah, it's made over 30 grand this year. Can't complain about that, right? So there we go, folks. That's the video for today. The system's going well. Great start to the first week of it being released, and on to more profitable weeks. With that being said, what I will love and leave you guys with is that I have a bit of a discount running until the end of September for this system, and also any of my other indicators, because I do a lot of other indicators for SMT that actually works, volume gaps, which are imbalances that market makers target all the time. Very, very powerful indicator. Cycles, time cycles, London and Asia session, highs and lows, previous days, and all of my indicators actually work. There's a lot of complexity when it comes to TradingView, and a lot of indicators that I see out there do it the wrong way, and they don't give you accurate levels. TradingView has an approximation factor built into it. So a lot of these indicators out there, they're giving you approximate levels, not actual levels. I'm convinced that TradingView do this deliberately to screw people. But, you know, my tinfoil hat might be on a little bit too tight. Who knows? Anyway, that's it, folks. With that, there is the code ORB, O-R-B, 33% off anything, not just the ORB system. This is done this way to celebrate launching my ORB system. And you can get a lifetime one-off. You can get monthly subscriptions, and the discount will apply for monthly moving forward. It's not just 1 month. So if you want to pick up anything from the system, from my systems, there you go. It'll apply to anything. And with that, that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much, guys. See you in the next videos. I'll try and do a couple of videos throughout the week. 1 or 2. Not going to do daily videos because it's a little bit tedious and a little bit over the top. But videos like this, at least at the weekends, and maybe 1 or 2 during the week when things are going well. And I get a good example to show you. But there we go. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you in the next one.